Spend all day trying to stay humble. I can show it off if I really want to. They be talking out there, but who really?
Hey guys, my name is Joaquin Bigornia from Team Young Money, and I'm doing a deck profile for my agent deck, and let's start it off. So for starters, I play 3 Agent of Mystery Earth. Play 3 Agent Venus. And of course, you have to play the Shine Balls. Venus play. You gotta have the Hyperions for your boss monsters. You gotta play the Tour Guides for the Levier play. Pretty much you banish the Venus for the Hyperion, summon this, make a Levier, get back to Venus, get the Yugioh Phoenix, his effect, pop 2, pop in and attack twice, and that's pretty much 8,000 damage. This is my little tech, this Kuribandit. It's a Tour Guide target, and it really goes well with my, it helps me dump my agents and my fairies in my graveyard if I have a Kristya in my hand. And I also have you're gonna see if I trap line up that I have a card for it too. Play 2 Maxx just to keep myself, just to keep up with faster decks than agents. And I have to play an honest. I play 1 Herald because I feel like you're gonna see the rest of my deck too and why I only play 1 Herald. But like I understand that negation is important, and I didn't forget about that. But I only play 1 Herald. Play 1 Kristya because I feel like Kristya at 2 is really dead. I feel like just 1 is just really good rather than 2, because 2 can be a dead draw. Of course, I play a Black Luster Soldier or a boss monster, and for my tech, I'll play 3 Artifact Moralltachs. I only play 4 spells, and that's a Book of Moon, it's a Dark Hole, and 2 spaces. So the special thing about my agent deck is I play a lot of traps. So these are my 1-ups. I play 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, play 1 Solemn Warning, play 1 Torrential Tribute, play 1 Call of the Haunted for the Kristya play, and it sets me up for a lot of his like end of phase plays. Definitely 2D Prisons because you definitely need those, especially against hands. And Lindy's problems with playing against water, especially for the hands. 2 Mirror Forces for decks that pretty much like spam the field and attack with big guys, and you just don't lose to them. So these are my other 2 negation cards, and why I expanded. You only need 1 Herald, so play 2 Breakthrough Skills, and you can use them pretty much 4 times. Twice when you activate them, and twice in the graveyard. I played 2 Malevolent Catastrophes just because it's a big board wipe for back rows, especially against hats, and pretty much all the decks now play a lot of back rows like Yugiohs. And it goes well with my artifacts too. And I play 3 Artifact Sanctums for my Moralltachs. Let's go to the side deck. So I side 2 DD Crows. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Like you can I side it against like Yugiohs, and like my Dole Chase is pretty good too. Anything that's like graveyard based like Mermails is pretty good too. Majesty's Fiend, I side it pretty much against any meta deck right now just because it shuts down everything. Like especially Yugiohs and hats and Mermails, it just destroys it. I also side Royal Decrees for hats and Yugiohs, because anything that has a lot of back row, it just destroys them, especially with the Majesty's Fiend. If you have these 2, it's pretty much game over. Of course, I side deck the debunks for especially for Mermails, and the artifacts too. They work for the artifacts and the hands especially. And these are my other 2 techs. I'll play Chivalry. So Chivalry is cool because they stop the hands. So for example, they attack the hand and they activate their effect, they do Chivalry, and it's negate and destroy it. And it's a pretty cool card, especially it also is good against Bujins. Like Mermails too, Lindy when they try to activate their Pike effect. So it's pretty versatile. DNA surgeries are there for pretty much Bujins, and if I get to play them spellbooks. But yeah, DNA surgery is really crucial against Yeah, like pretty much Boujins. So this is my cycle of Boujins. The one space just for more back row removal, and the encores for just solely for Ophion because he was one of my worst matchups. And let's go to the extra deck. So I play Armor, self-explanatory, Amades, Catastrophe, Black Rose Dragon. This is actually my favorite card because my usual setup is I summon Earth to get Venus inside of Artifact Sanctum, and then they summon a monster, I Sanctum their monster, destroy it, and then they set back row, and then I can just, because the Moralltach's level 5 and Earth is a 2, so I just Black Rose, get rid of the whole field, and then I just go for my plays from there. I play a Stardust. And this guy's actually MVP, Leo. It actually just destroys Yugioh because they can't really get rid of it. Like all their cards target, like 1-on-1 targets, Deepris targets, Fiendish Chain targets. So it's really hard to get over. Herald just gives me options when I want to recycle anything from my graveyard, like my Hyperion or my VLS. They go to Phoenix, you have to run it because it goes for the OTK. Gachi, sure.
Now this can't replace over.
Zen means. Levier for the OTK. Alucard, it's just a problem solver for a lot of cards, especially Yugioh is good against Yugioh. Down the Magician is pretty much just to make my level 2 or 3 exceeds not dead, and it's also a dark target for my BLS, so it's also good. And I'll play 2 rank 5s. I'll play a Durandal. Just because if there's a point where I have 2 Moralltachs and I have a really bad hand, like if I have Shine Balls in my hand, I can just change it, shuffle my hand back and do the same, and my opponent too. And it's very like it gives me a lot of options. And of course Blvd, I just gotta protect this guy and then pretty much just control the game from there. And that's my deck. So I want to give a shout out to Joaquin Games first of all for just supporting me, sponsoring me pretty much. Like they got my back and everything. I want to give a shout out to my team, Team Young Money. I also have a booth at Jimmy's USA. Hopefully there's in the description, there's going to be my address, and we're open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And also I want to give a shout out to Caesar Ariola because he actually came up with the deck, and he just told me that because I love to play agents, they're my favorite deck, and he told me like to play this deck, so I did, and I just made it a little bit better, made some kind of adjustments. Yeah.